Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What's Happening with Real Estate. This time we're back with Steffani Murphy in Spokane, Washington. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing today?
Fabulous. How are you?
We're doing great.
Good.
Stephanie, you kind of opened up the door a little bit in our last conversation with you about some outside Spokane outlying areas that you consider hot areas and really good values. And we wanted to follow up with you on that today and pick an area that you think that might be a real good value that people don't know about so much, and maybe elaborate a little bit about it and tell us about it. What area today would we like to talk about?
Okay, so yes, I did give a little bit of a tidbit, and the next area of a hotspot that I'd like to focus on is Cheney, Washington.
I like Cheney, Washington.
I thought you might say that. You attended Eastern Washington University, which is also out there, which is a huge drawing point now to this area. It's a small town, like, you know, you're gonna have to have some boots or something, maybe some cows, muck some pies. If you've never done that
My
before.
kind of area.
I know, exactly. There's a population of 12,000 people. So it's a very uh, hot spot because there's a lot of land that can be developed out there. And so a lot of people are going out there that way. The university is out there, so that's a draw for college students that are coming in. And then oftentimes once they've attended, they then stay in the area and then kind of feed into the business as well. So, and it's about 20-minute drive to downtown Spokane
Okay.
and probably about a 10-15 minute drive to the airport from, so it's just a little west of Spokane, right off of I-90 out there. So it's a nice little area that's really close to, all the amenities of downtown Spokane as well.
Yeah, and would you say the prices of homes are lower than the inner part of Spokane that you talked about, University area and North and South Hill and all of that?
Yes, I actually have a couple of my investors. They love to buy out there because obviously, renters for college students and stuff like that. But I do know that the housing prices out there are probably at least $50 to $100,000 less probably out there. And then land is going up kind of everywhere, but for a pre-existing home, yes, I would say you can get probably a little bit more bang for your buck out there as well.
Yeah, no, I the last time I was going to school in Cheney, Washington, guys, was a long time ago. So it's
Oh
probably changed, but it was a great little town. And I mean, 20 minutes from Spokane. It's
yeah.
not far by many standards and close to the airport too. And Amazon has a distribution center near there. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, so that's probably what's really a huge draw to the Cheney areas because a lot of the expansion of Spokane, because again, we don't really have much room to expand within the city, so they're going to the outlying cities and outlying areas and utilizing a lot of that land that's just been farmland, agricultural land, whatever it may have been. It's now getting bought up, and there is a Amazon fulfillment center that's out there. There's Western Cat, so your big, large construction equipment that's out there. There's a
Right.
lot of development that's going in out there. There's the military base that's not too far away either. So I think it's just going to be expanding and growing even more, farther out that way. So it's just going to start to connect the outlying cities within Spokane County because Cheney is also within Spokane County as well. So I think
Yeah.
it'll only be a matter of time before it all comes together even more so.
It's even coming together now, guys. So,
I
like
know.
Stephanie said, 20-minute drive, rural feeling in Sheen. That's what I like about that. I love
Mhm.
university towns myself, and so that's a draw for me. Close to the airport, close to industry that's expanding out there. I mean, it's a great place, really.
Yeah.
I'm glad you chose that one this time, Stephanie.
Yeah, it's fun. There's even the Cheney rodeo. So if you've never been to a rodeo, get out there and yeehaw, watch them go. Just
Woohoo!
kidding.
Absolutely.
You know how to do that one too, Dad.
Yes, yes, I do. My Montana roots are coming back real quick here.
Sure are.
Okay.
So if anybody wants a tour of Cheney, Washington, I'll gladly give you a tour. There's
That'd
also
be
a lot
great.
of lakes out there as well, which is nice too.
Oh,
So there's
that's right.
the recreational aspect too, which is really nice because it's a good place for, if you want still a little bit slower pace maybe than, the city, but that rural, but then still close to the amenities and all of that. So That's what is nice about some of these outlying cities that we'll be, keep touching on, and that I'll give you a little hint on those as well as we move along in the list.
I think you have picked a great theme here with the outside Spokane areas that have some really hidden value there. Good job. I'm excited to hear the next one next week, guys. Stephanie's going to give us another area next week.
Farther north, but not too far. And it's really fun and pretty, so stay tuned. We'll tell you about that one.
All right. We'll be back. Thanks, Steffani, for your time today. We appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.